Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Sacred Books of Britney Spears quasi or penultimate episode, I guess. Penultimate, that's second before the last, right? Or the one before the last?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Anyway, so today's episode, so again, here with John Wayne and Bessie Jo.
Hi.
I did that in reverse. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Um,
Shaking things up.
so yeah, today is just this episode is just going to be kind of a quick little kind of a recap for what we've done so far. Um, I I mean, I know it's only 15 episodes, but I don't know. I'm really glad we've done this. I feel like I've learned. It's one thing to sort of like, you know, give my sermons in front of a large group of people, but I feel like this is more intimate. I feel like I've learned a lot from you too. Um,
Hmm.
I feel like even this, I have to say, is been an experience because people assume that I'm this like outgoing, happy-go-lucky person, because I'm up in front of the church and I'm giving these lectures and people are coming up to me afterwards, just like on their hands and knees, just telling me how much they love what I do for them. But I'm kind of an introverted person. And this experience with the two of you and being able to be vulnerable and talk about things that I've never talked about,
Hmm.
this has been a good experience for me.
I couldn't agree more. And it's nice to be on a project. It's been a while since I have fully committed to a project through to the end.
Yes. Yeah. And
That's a new experience for me. So thanks for teaching me that. And the
yeah.
next project I plan on committing to is building this miniature.
Oh, you finally got it.
There
I
it
got
is.
it today. And
How big is that?
dude, I don't know if it can all fit in this box. I'm concerned. But this is what the end. This is what's supposed to look like in the end. It's like a little garden,
That's hilarious.
and
Now, is
I
everything made? Like, is
I
the little
think you have to
vase, is the
assemble
little
it.
thing?
Like I think you have to assemble all of this.
Well, no, what I mean is even the little pieces, like you have to put the flowers in the, oh, you haven't opened it yet.
I haven't opened it yet. I'm scared,
Okay.
but I have a feeling I won't finish it. But I'm so proud of myself for finishing this.
Here,
Besides for our episode where we're all together.
take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll post it on Instagram so people can see what it looks like. Because I think we talked about it either last week or the week before, and so that way people can know what we're talking about. And then definitely send a picture when you finish it. That's exciting.
I'm very excited.
How how many hours does it say that it is?
40
40 hours.
40 hours of work. So this is going to be like a 9 to 5 job.
Does that say does that say how many, like what age it's for?
It No, it's definitely for adults. It only says kids 0 to 3 years old shouldn't do it. Like look at this. They're like
Gotcha.
You'll
no babies allowed.
It's like this podcast.
No babies allowed. I'm sending it to you.
Uh, how's this experience been for you, John Wayne?
It's been good, man. There's something therapeutic about being able to rant and rave and no one to really stop you. So it's
Yeah,
good.
except for when I edit it out.
Except,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, that's fine. But it doesn't stop me from ranting and raving before you.
No,
What you edit out of it, I mean, that's up to you. And I'm sorry that you have to listen to that. But
no,
no,
I'm teasing.
I've been very grateful to be a part of this. I mean, you basically you built the boat, and I just
Yes.
jumped in and got to ride with you, and it was fun.
Yep.
So it's been a good
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, this is all you. You built it and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Well, I just
I had
I got
conditions.
it started.
I had conditions when we first started. I said, I'm not doing it unless we have good sound quality.
Yep.
And that was basically my only condition. I was like, I don't want to listen to
Yeah.
this if it's not good sound quality. And then you
Well,
really
I
took that
think
to
you.
heart, and I really appreciate that. And you have done everything. You've committed to every detail to this podcast, and this is all you, and I appreciate it. I
Well,
appreciate that I didn't have to lift a finger.
Bessie really got me because I had showed up to our first meeting with two tin cans and some string,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she said, "We're gonna need a little bit better sound quality
Mhm,
than that."
mhm.
And so that's when I went out and invested.
And then I
No,
pinched your nose and slapped your butt and left.
no, I think this has been a lesson in kind of like what you said, Bessie. It's that experience of kind of seeing it through. Because I think each of us have examples over the last few months where you maybe woke up that morning or the night before and you're like, I'm good. I can't do it, for whatever reason. But we did pre-record a few episodes because of some scheduling conflicts,
Mhm,
but we've all been pretty, and I had some backup plans for in case we ever needed to skip a week,
mhm,
but we all really kind of committed. And the truth is, you guys can, speak positively about me, which I appreciate. But you two, I always am so appreciative that you two took the time to phone in or call in or show up. And, Bessie Joe, to make the long trudge up to my, units. And yeah, that we were able to just do it each week and actually have fun.
mhm,
That's something that I'll always appreciate from you
mhm.
two. So
Yeah, if this
yeah,
wasn't fun, then we probably wouldn't continue.
yeah,
That would be the worst. If this wasn't fun, this would have been the worst. This would have been the
yeah,
worst project. But
Nobody wants to be a part of something that they don't enjoy. So
mhm,
yeah.
exactly.
I think this is also and for everyone that's out there, the last 2 weeks, obviously with everything that's going on in the world, we've had to do this remotely, just like everybody has. But I think it's also a lesson in it's kind of the weird irony is that podcasts are this format where people listen to it remotely, like they're I don't know on the toilet or they're in the gym or they're doing an upper decker and they're listening to a podcast.
Mhm,
But the best kind of podcasts it feels like are when people are being able to be in the same room,
mhm.
you know, because the energy you have, being able to bounce off. And it's great that this
It's contagious.
technology exists,
Mhm,
that we can do this remotely. And I'm very grateful. But yeah, and I know we mentioned it in the last episode about how, we're going to take a couple months, kind of see where the world is and come back and do our final episode.
mhm.
It's called The Beat Goes On. And I wanted to save
Ooh,
that
so
chapter.
fitting.
Well, it's a great way to end the season,
Mhm.
but I wanted to do it when we could all be in the same room and I can look you square in the eye and say,
Stop using my everything bagel spice.
well, okay, two things that I want to say in public, Um,
did you
yeah.
shit in my toilet?
No, it's gonna be. This is good, but we need our energy to be in one
What would
room.
you guys say are some advice that you would give out to people about projects, completion, having something go to completion?
Have a good leader because I'm not a good leader to myself, so I don't. That's why I don't commit to projects or finish them, especially if they're individual or personal. So I would say
So
either be a good leader to yourself or find a good leader, and then that's how you commit.
so are you saying that when you start to get involved with the project, you can kind of get a vibe on whether or not someone has a vision, someone is kind of taking control of where the ship is headed, and
And
based on that
I can, I'll be able to know. Let's say I'm working with other people, and the leadership doesn't feel. It feels like an ulterior motive, or I don't know, selfish or narcissistic. If my leader is that, then I don't. Then I'm not committed. Like,
yeah.
and that wasn't the case here, so that's why I committed.
John Wayne, advice for people out there getting started or doing projects?
Sometimes, sometimes you just have to do it. Uh, I think I'm one who's I'm kind of like Bessie Joe. I'm not. I'm more of like a kind of. I'm not a self starter. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm great at helping, or like I think committing with someone else, but it definitely takes someone that knows what they're doing for me, because I'm just this inept child that has trouble sticking to certain stuff. So it helps to have someone that's on their,
Doing it for the right reasons and
whether or not, like, yeah, like, eh, some people, like, there's that phrase like fake it till you make it. Like, some people have a better tenacity than I do of like committing.
mm-hmm.
Whereas like I'll just like, I don't know, and I think it's just one of those things, like if you stick with it, and no matter what, like, because everyone has their doubts about like, I don't know if this is any good, or blah blah blah. It's just that old adage, like, just do it,
Mm-hmm.
just do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was a shoe company way back when that used to say something about like, try it. But I think I'm
Hmm.
going to start a new one, and it's going to be just do it.
Mm.
Like, start a new sneaker company. It's going to be like maybe heels.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yeah.
people love heels. And just be
Mm-hmm.
They
like,
do.
just
A
do it.
nice, a nice 3 inch
Kitten heel.
stiletto. Yeah. Oh, is 3 inch considered kitten?
No idea.
Kitten.
A kitten heel, a little tiny
A ki-
heel.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that brought up a horrible memory back.
Ooh, content. What memory?
Oh my god, dude! I watched the worst video in my life. You know how like sometimes on the internet there's just horrible shit.
Yes.
Someone someone made me watch a video one time, and it's stuck in my head ever since.
Is it violent?
Yeah,
Okay.
Did
I
someone kill
haven't.
someone with a kitten heel?
yeah. I mean, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. It's even more criminal than that. It's
Yeah, I kind of
Oh
I'm
no.
Yeah,
guessing where you're headed.
it was horrible, and I never understood why someone made that. I
And
can't,
why did that person show you?
because they think, how people love to shock other people.
That's
People
true.
love
Yeah.
people love that shit. They're like, dude, oh my god, dude, check this out.
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh man, oh my god, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get
Oh
my
my
car
god.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Some people love that value, man.
Oh, I do not.
Well, and it's like that. What was that viral video that was going out years ago? 17 girls, 18 ice cream scoops, And it was just like, do I and it ended up just being peanut butter anyway. It's not even like,
I
Ugh.
mean, that's what you think.
well, I'll just leave it at that. Um
Yeah,
well, so here's the thing. Here's one lesson that I would give out to people is well, no, each of Bessie Joe and John Wayne have each touched on this, but it's definitely the people that you work with, because the fact that we were able to get, and we still have one more episode to go, but and I'm confident that we're going to do it. But the fact that we were able to sort of do this consistently, it's all about the people that you want to be around. So when I had this idea, um, I had heard about John Wayne, and I had heard, oh, he's this hilarious guy. He's so funny. He's got all, and I'm like, well, let's figure that out, and then you obviously end up learning. And this isn't to say that John Wayne isn't funny, but you end up learning, oh, people talk, and, people build each other up. But,
I learned that it was big talk.
no, what I mean is that
It goes further than that.
John Wayne is more complicated than that. That's how I meant to say it.
He is a three-dimensional human being.
Yeah, he's not this guy that's out there like wheeling dealing jokes left and right. He's a complicated person. And Bessie Joe, surprisingly, even though we work together and live in the same building, and we spend a lot of our time together,
Yeah.
we actually didn't know each other. That I feel like we've
Mm-mm.
learned more about each other in the last 15 weeks than we have in the years that we've known each other.
Yeah, I think
You
that
know,
is an accurate statement.
but the little bit that I had worked with Bessie, I was like, you know what? It's all about the people that you want to be around, and the people that want to start a project with. And I'm so grateful that uh, it was you two both said yes, and we stuck through it. And I don't know, it's been a really fun experience. This was a great idea, and I think even with what you said too, at no point during this entire process have I ever been worried about what was going to happen or how this was going to, what was going to come of this. We were all just kind of doing this for fun,
Yeah.
just for something to do on Sundays. Our goal wasn't to like be famous or this or that. It was just to sort of like spread the message, spread the word, and have fun, you know? Um, and I think if you really kind of set your sights on what you want to accomplish with the project that you're doing, it makes it easier to navigate,
Mm-hmm.
because I never felt like there was any pressure because it was just the three of us kind of goofing around,
Yeah.
you know?
If there's no pressure,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Because I've definitely been a part of projects where, it's a church project and we're going to do this and we're going to develop a presentation and we're going to take that presentation to the presentation festival route, and then there's all of these expectations, and,
A church
you know,
tour.
like a church tour and we have to have numbers and this, and it's like, and that's fine. But I don't know. I just didn't feel
That's
like,
more results oriented, where this feels more journey oriented. I'm
yeah,
so wise.
you are.
Mm.
And who's to say what the next season's going to be? But I think for us, yeah, the expectation is, what? My expectation is, can we do this 16 weeks in a row? We've done it 15. I don't know. So we've met our expectations.
Yep. Exceeded.
Exceeded, Yeah, because there were a few weeks there was like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But no,
16 sounds too many.
I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Because this is all of us. I mean, it may have started with my idea and you guys coming up and da 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 da, but it's all of us, and I am so appreciative of you two. And yeah,
We appreciate you. Even for, I didn't know what we were going to do during this quarantine bit for this project. And I
So-
was ready to be like, sorry guys, I ain't coming to LA. I hate to be the piece of dust in this microchip, and I had no idea this technology existed. That's how dumb I am. So I'm pretty happy.
well, plus you had some possible scheduling conflicts that I also anticipated I might have to use this for.
Yeah.
Which we never had to do that up until this, and then it was like this whole thing happened. It was like, oh well, perfect. I have this plan.
Yep.
I like to
always
plan
have
ahead.
the safety net. You do. You're planning ahead to Christmas.
Well, because you take a lot of time off. You do. You take you request a lot. I mean, you've worked here for a long time, so you have the vacation hours. But yeah, you definitely use them.
I do.
And yeah, paid time off. You use them. So I just like to plan ahead, just in case. Like, oh, okay, Bessie might need Britness off. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh,
That's why
maybe
you're the leader.
maybe I'll release maybe I'll release, because here's a little secret. We actually tried recording this last year, but then there was some technology issues, so we started again in January. Maybe I'll release some of those early episodes.
Oh yeah. I would love to hear the difference. I'm sure we were just so serious the first time we recorded.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and find those. Well, anyway, guys, I just that just today's just a quick one. We just kind of wanted to give kind of a recap and say thank you to all of you that are listening. We so appreciate it. If you like what you hear, please share. Share it on your social media. Tell your friends. Yeah. Any last thoughts, you guys?
Thank you, and we love you, and Brittany be with you, and I hope everyone is holding Brittany close to their heart during this time. And thank you for listening. And maybe next season I'll tickle them ivories a little bit.
That would be amazing.
To really show off.
Maybe you can write a new theme song.
I'm working
an
on
opening
it.
intro.
Working on it.
Uh-oh.
You
John
might.
Wayne, do you have any advice for like people that are kind of looking at this from the outside? Not that you're technically on the inside yet, but you know, you've been with us for a few months now. Any
Mhm.
advice for people looking for something?
Do you feel like you're closer to Brittany because of this experience?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm closer to Brittany. Regardless of all my searches in the internet now start sending me more and more stuff every day about Brittany and her
Hmm.
sisters. Definitely, I feel so much closer. And not necessarily. And I think this is for any and all religions. I think at some point, it stops being about the religion itself, and
Hmm.
it becomes more of like it's a comfort, it's a security blanket,
Hmm.
and I get that, and I feel it. It's like a family thing, and you just feel secure because you're like, oh, all these people believe in the sort of thing I believe in, and I'm comforted by that. And we can all agree that this is a good thing, that this person was a good person, they did good stuff, and then
Hmm.
I wanna be like this person and like all these other people that are good people. I don't know. It's like a sense of security and a
And
comfort zone,
community.
and it feels good. Yeah, community.
Well, I think so. You sort of hit on sort of the big secret, you know, which we'll talk about. But yeah, it's not, you know, our religion, which I think most religions should be, is that it's about what you take from it. I mean, even the last 15 weeks, every single week, the three of us have approached these chapters from a different point of view. We sometimes interpret them differently, but it's about what you take from them. You know, we're not a religion that says, no, this is the way it is. These books were written 2,000 years ago. So that means that they are absolute truth, you know, because who knows what the world was like 2,000 years ago? It's about what you take from it, you know. So no, you hit on it. You hit it on. You hit it on the nail of the head, John. You know.
You hit it on. You hit it on. Yeah.
You
The
hit
only
on the
thing,
whack of the mole.
my only my only regret is that I wasn't as funny as Aaron was told or Aaron thought. That's all I took away from when Aaron was talking earlier. I'm
No,
not as
so
funny. I'm not as funny as he thought. You don't have to explain. You've already said what you needed to say. I've heard it loud and clear, bud. It has
you
been
know,
soaked in, and you cannot erase it.
I would let that linger for comedy's sake, but I do want to say
No,
what I meant is
it doesn't. You can't change it.
I was worried that you weren't going to take it seriously. I was worried that it was just going to be riff after riff after riff. But when I met you and that you're such a complex person and that you took it seriously, and I got to know the real John Wayne, or at least who you were willing to share with us and open up with us, you know, and
We are honored
that's
that you have shared so much.
I am so grateful that I got to meet John Wayne and not your alter ego,
Wayne Sean.
Juan Juan Jane.
Juan Wayne.
Ron James.
Yeah. No, I'm very grateful. Yeah. I mean, look, could it have been funnier?
That's the question of the hour. Possibly. But, we're just humans just trying to do our best. That's all we ever can do.
I think John Wayne put his pillow up again.
I think so too. It's eerily still. What I've always admired about John Wayne is he can hold a straight face for like an unnerving amount of time.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, there were a few times recording that where
It's like one of the only things I can do.
Um, well, hey everybody, take some time. I think I said this in the last episode, but so over the next few weeks, every other couple weeks, I'm gonna be releasing. I'll be releasing some like outtakes and some other content that you guys can listen to. But yeah, the book, but the final chapter of this book, we're gonna be coming back this summer as kind of a bonus episode, end of the season, where we can be in front of each other again, holding each other, giving a hug, you know, and then we'll come back for season 2 this fall. So, hey, everybody, we love you. Thank you for listening. Brittany loves you. And yeah, bye, Bessie Jo.
Goodbye, Aaron. Goodbye, Wayne John.
Bye,
Goodbye,
wait, bye, Juan
Coral.
Jane.
Hmm.
Bye, cruel world. Where's my belt? Sorry,
Why do you need
should
a belt? You're not even wearing pants.
that is true. Because I'm gonna wrap it around my neck when I jerk off.
Well,
It's even
everybody,
better.
I hope you can take something from this.
Oh, you can take a lot from this, but I have to go.
Oh, okay. Best. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everybody. Bye. We'll see you back soon.
I wonder which outro we're gonna use for that.
I have
He's
no
gonna edit
idea.
it however he wants, and then it's gonna be like he's gonna make us say the dumbest shit at the end.
Well, not that you two are listening.
Like wrap a belt around your neck while you masturbate.
And then he's actually gonna cut me off mid sentence.
And then edit me laughing really hard. Pepper that
I'll
in.
go,
Just like
I'll go pull my banks of laughs from you guys.
Oh, just make an episode of us just laughing. Can you do that?
all right, guys.
Awesome, guys. Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.